Well, hello, and good afternoon. Welcome back to yet another stream. It's been quite a while since I've done a live stream with Flight Sim. I'm not sure what the music is doing in the background. I cannot hear the feed, so if it's too loud, you can just let me know. So yeah, things have been quite busy, but like I said, what was the last flight that I've done? I think it was the Turkish flight, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, we are back. Today there is a CPT, which means it's a controller practical test for someone doing some other rating top down in the Cape Town area. So we are going to fly today as SFR296 in the Boeing 737-800, which it's that one. I also hope that Fly Live will behave itself today. And let me just take care of this. AI viewers, add to the block list. Yes, thank you very much. Goodbye. So I see that we had an Ethiopian 737 on the ground there. So I believe the rule is that for the first half an hour or an hour, the guy should do all of the controlling himself. And then after that, other controllers can also log in. So without further ado, I think it's quite cold out here today. So let's just hop in to our flight deck, and I think we should get going. I've already set up the flight plan, and I've got Active Sky running in the background to do the weather. I've got the airport charts and all of the charts on my EFB, aka my tablet. So let's just set up GSX so that we can have their services as well. So let's hop into the captain's seat. Oh goodness, there's yet another update for GSX. You know, my heart sinks every single time when I see that there is an update. Because, yeah. That kind of always means that things are going to break. Okay, so let's get her on. Let's get her powered up and going. So we're going to start with the batteries first on the emergency lights, and I see we've got ground power available, so we'll take that right off the bat. Now I hope that you guys can hear the actual game sounds, and I hope that it's not going to be too loud, and we shall see if all of my audio is set up correctly here. The output device is set to my headset for the ATC today. Then also with that, I think let's just hit pause on the music, and then we can start to get going. So we're just waiting for the displays to power up. So let's test the oxygen. Oops. Yep, that looks fine. I just wanted to get some volume there so I can kind of hear what my plane is doing. Let's just bring this yoke up. With SafAir296 is our call sign today. Come on, hide it again. I do not see any ATC for Johannesburg just as yet. That should be off, and this should be squawking 2000. Come on, why are you being so prissy? Then because we've got no ATC yet for Johannesburg yet, let's just go over to Unicom and then we can dial in 1251 for when we actually cross 125.1. Right, this should be on 1210, I mean 121.5. My goodness, I can't seem to be aiming correctly. And then with that, we will monitor both of those frequency. We'll monitor the PA as well. And same on that side. And we should be fine here. That should be weather radar and turbulence. Very overcast day today. Okay, so now that we are on, we can actually ask GSX to start refueling. Yeah, us resport. Okay, that's fine. Do we have any other traffic logged in yet? Or can I just not see them? That's very interesting. Let me just check. Okay, so there is a Springbok 317 on the ground as well. At the Charlie gates, which is all the way over there. Okay, yeah, you set the fuel. And I'll request the catering as well. And then let's just go over yonder. Oops. And we quickly have a look. Yeah, there he is. Springbok. It's a Springbok A320 or a South African Airways A320. Who's joining us on this event today. Okay, awesome. Let's head back to our own business. Let's get this set up. So we'll start with the ADIRS for our inertial reference systems. Okay, that will take some time to start working. Your dampener can come on. Can you guys hear that? Because I can't. Okay, ground is giving us the power. Cabin utility must be on, which it is. That's great. Damn, they're noisy with this aircraft. Voice recorder. Okay, window heats and all of that we can do once we start pushback. Cockpit voice recorder. Test is okay. I believe we're going up all the way to flight level 380 or 38,000 feet today. And I just want to grab... What is the... Let me just take the mic with me. We are thinking of... So it's about 200 feet. Let's just do 200 feet for now. To depressurize when we get back into Cape Town. And it's overcast, so let's just put that logo on as well. Why not? Get some lights on here. I think I missed lights here as well. I should really pay some attention here, otherwise this ain't gonna work out really great. I wonder if I can ask for a radio check. SFR296 radio check.
Radio 55.
Thank you very much. Right, okay, so they can hear us. That is the most important. That is the most important. Because I've been flying online for quite a bit, and I was unsure of whether they could actually hear us. Okay, so how are we doing with refueling and all of that jazz? Refueling completed. Only $640. Catering is in position still. Yep, they are in position. I think let's go ahead and call for boarding as well. And then with that, are you going to do that for us or no? 1029 is our pressure. Okay, I can hear them shutting the doors because they're very rough with it. Let's just go back up here, see if this works. Please, bye. Just give me a sec. I just want to check my sound mixer here, because for some reason the volumes are really, really low. No, they're already on board. Thank you very much. Ah, that's much better. Here we go. Okay. Seatbelts can come on because refueling has been completed. Let's just move this thing out of the way so that I can actually see what's happening. Okay, ground services are doing what they're supposed to be doing. The tug is also connected. Can we see... Whoops. Oh, since when is that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the one I want. Yeah. Hello, Tani. Okay, head flight attendant. She's going to welcome our passengers as they come in. Okay, so let's start setting up this joint. I shouldn't say joint. Okay, so we are going from OR Tambo, Fox Alpha Uniform, Fox Alpha Oscar, correction, Romeo, and we are at Alpha Niner. And we'll just grab our GPS position from the left inertial reference system. Let's just smack that in there again. Let me get that out of the way. Yeah, you're still aligning, so that makes sense. And we are going to Cape Town. Aim much. Okay, and let's request that flight plan. And we'll not set it because I know they give us a little bit of extra fuel. Okay, let's load that in. I should actually just switch on live traffic and ATC on the tablet as well. Come on, close it. And I really miss my iPad. It was just so much faster. More snappy. Okay, so if I look at our flight plan here today, which you guys won't be able to see because I'm not fancy that way, we are going to depart from runway 03 left. We'll put that in, and we are SFR296. Don't forget that. I should get myself a pen and paper ready, just in case we need it. We are flying online, after all. Okay, so departure and arrival. We are departing 03 left, and I know that we don't use that anymore, but we're going on the Ragul 3 Alpha. Departure, execute, and then just for some situational awareness, we'll go ILS 19 in Cape Town. Airbus 1 Bravo, which we also don't use anymore, because the Citizen Stars have been suspended. Because Africa. Okay, let's just step through that, make sure that that's correct, as can be. I know that there's a break in it. Yes, that's fine. Request our performance figures. That took some time. We'll load that. We're going up to 380. What is the temperature up there? Just check what the flight plan says. It's -50. I could probably have left it like that. Transition altitude, yeah, we'll leave it like that. And with that, I think that our initial climb is 9,000 for this. Okay, and then once again back onto the charts. We'll set that up in a bit. 25 in one limit. Okay, we are still waiting. On the boarding to complete. Excuse me. Okay, so our charts say for the runway, our frequency is 110.3, just in case we need to return back for any emergency reason. Just program that in. Our heading for that runway is 034. 234. I think it would be faster going that way. 034, 034. Okay, excellent. We can set this one up in the meantime. Traffic, let's do 80 miles on your side. And then I think let's do our fixes here. Now this is something that I had trouble with. I know how to do it in the Airbus, but I don't know how to do it in the Boeing. And that's to extend the center line. It's just something that I'm gonna have to go and look up. We'll also take 5 miles, 15 miles, and 25 miles. Okay, we're fine with that. Let's request some wind. Want to get out of here before it gets too busy. Okay, here we go. Load. and load our wind forecasts. And I think we've got the descent one ready as well. We will update the descent forecast as we get closer to our top of descent. That's aligned, so let's just test this.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Okay, cool. So with that, let's take our inward fuel pump. As we wait, let's get the APU on so we can get off of the ground power and we can watch it start up right there. I also want to switch off the engine bleeds because we ain't going to use them just yet.
Our Tambo, Springbok 317, commencing with pushback and start.
Okay. Wonder how much people he still has to go. Let's set our parking brake, then we can also get rid of all of our ground connections once the APU has started up. This should illuminate. Yep. Okay, let's just check. It is giving us power. There we go. And we can ditch our ground so we can remove all of our wheel chocks. That should take care of all of that. And then let's... Okay. So pneumatics are working. Performance 0-3 left. 0-3 left today. We want flaps 5. Where do we say that it's a wet runway? Oh, runway condition wet because it was raining earlier, so I'd much rather play it safe and have better figures. I think let's just switch off that logo light. Okay. 6 more passengers to go, and then we can check our performance figures. I'm just waiting to import from here, which I think I can do anyway. So we're at about 68.2 tons today. Yeah, we'll keep the aircon on. What's the weather? It's winds at 1010 at 11 knots, 9 degrees outside, and our QNH, our air pressure is 1029, which is already set. I just want to double check. Is it set on the side for Fricky? Yes. Okay, so we are ready to go. Calculate. Okay, so our selected temperature is 35 degrees. So this is to derate the engines, and we're actually cooling the engines to think that it's actually warmer than it actually is. So they operate at a lower capacity. That's my understanding. I can be wrong, so please don't quote me on that. Okay, flaps 5, V speeds 36, 45, 48. No. Say again. 36, 45, 48. Yes. Okay, what was that? Was that normal? Yeah, normal takeoff. Normal takeoff set, and takeoff speed. Flaps of 5. Before I do that, what did I say the wind was? 01011. Don't really have to do this. I just like doing that because, and it's 9 degrees, which is already in there. So now we can say flaps 5, center of gravity 19.7%, and then our speeds 36, 45, 48. a bit too much. 45, 48, and our trim 5.61. I can just reach under the mic here. And it's about there. Why? Because I say so. Right, okay, so we're done here. So let's just set up the MCP. Our speed is 148. In the box. 148 in the box. 034 auto throttle on. Fly director 1, fly director 2, arm LNAV VNAV. Okay, we are set. So I think we are ready to call for push and start. Prepare for push and start. They should be closing the doors. We do have fuel in the center. Let's just get the most important on, the anti-collision light, which is that flashing red beacon that you see there. There's one at the top of the aircraft as well, which you can actually see once
Our Tambo traffic, Springbok 317, taxiing to runway 03 left.
Okie dokie. He's taxiing to 03 left, so that's where we are going to go as well. Okay, just a quick check. No one else? Oh, our Tambo traffic, SFR296, pushback Alpha 9. That was the worst ATC call that I could ever make. Goodness. I suck.
Waterborne traffic, Kilo Hotel Alpha, final approach runway 29.
And there goes the Springbok. Are they ready to go? No, don't interrupt. Oh, we're lifting. So it's going to be nose left. Parking brake is released. And let's just put our squawk in there. Yo! Okay, so that SAA, that Springbok, he is going straight down via Bravo. So I think we will follow suit. What the... Okay. That's completely wrong, but okay. Anyway, we need to get going here, so let's start. Ground start. And we're gonna wait for 25 before we introduce some fuel. I'm sitting and I'm sleeping. This was the worst pushback ever. Was supposed to be on that line there. Don't know what's up with it. And I also don't know why the ETA and things like that ain't working, but I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise I'll just take off the fly live thing. Just waiting for a cutout. Okay, we've got the hand signal. She's got the pin in hand. Thank you very much. Very important to see that gear pin. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. Okay, waiting for the cutout. There we go. Start a cutout. Generator 2, generator 1 is online, so we can switcheroo. Hydraulic pumps. We can take our window heat and our probes. And our resoak fans, and our packs can come back on, and we can switch off the APU. And with that, I believe we shouldn't have any more faults. Okay, recall checks. Apologies. Okay, flight controls, full left, full right, and neutral, and pull up, pull down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Auto brake can go to RTO. For in case of a rejected takeoff, flaps to 5. We don't have to arm the speed brake because we don't do that in a Boeing. And then taxi, runway turnoffs, in the cabin, and we are ready to rock and roll. Normally you don't do this at the gate, but seeing that our pushback was such a shit pushback anyway. Okay, parking brake released. Clear on the left, clear on the right. This is showing the wrong things. I would like that, thank you very much. And quick control check. Something is not right, which means the parking brake's not disconnected. There we go, let's try that again. Okay, the takeoff config is checked. FAOR Tambo traffic, SafAir 296, taxi 03 left via Bravo. Okay, right, I just want to get onto this taxi line. Why is this thing taking its time? We're not that heavy. All sorts of problems again today. Joys of flight simulation. Can I go out here? No. I said Bravo. So then stick to Bravo. Okay, and that scraping that you hear is from the nose wheel. Not supposed to be that loud at such low speed. But I'm not sure why the sound pack does that. We will just have to make do. Right, brake check. Brake check. Brake's good. Let's just pick up some speed here. We've got an inoperable tablet there on the right. Okay, 9 knots. Right, okay, so transponder is on, weather radar is on, traffic on your side. Taxi lights are on. Seems like we are Gucci. So it's a pity that there's no air traffic control here in Johannesburg at the moment. I am pretty sure that we are going to get some pretty soon. Let me just see what's happening on my scope. Where did this Springbok go? Did he disconnect? Oh wow, okay, apparently even the ATC disconnected. That's very interesting. Or it's just not showing up. Either way, we are here now, so let's just do it. 9 knots ground speed. Looks like Fly Live is working here at the top. Right, I should be watching the tablet here. We're still on Bravo, taxiing towards the runway. I can never remember these keys. Okay, so once we're at Bravo, we must remember not to carry on straight up to Mike. So left turn by the fork. And then we're going to keep turning left onto Juliet and take off via that route. So where is my Springbok friend? Like, shame. I think the radar is having a moment. The 125.1 is still programmed in for when we cross there. They will send us a contact me, and here's where I mentioned we cannot go straight here because then we're going to the South African Airways technical terminal. We don't want to be there. We'll just hang a left here. And I think with that, let's ding the cabin. Get them to sit down. Cabin crew, your seats for departure. And then we'll do that. Right here. Okay, so the next left we're going to take as well so that we get on to Juliet. I think let's go with our lovely strobes in the meantime and our landing lights, then we are ready with that. Our Tambo traffic, SafAir296, line up 03 left. You know, can we have a table without legs? That's all I want. Oops, I did not take Juliet. Doesn't seem like we've got any traffic on final, so let's just do a rolling takeoff here. Clear on the approach path. Or Tambo traffic, SafAir296, takeoff 03 left. Okay, start the chrono. Start pushing it. 50%. Stable. Go. Oh, I should look at where I'm going. Okay, good. 100 knots. A little bit late there, but yo-ho. Windy.
V1.
V1. Rotating. Oop, that was a little bit premature. Okay, here we go. And we've got a positive rate here coming up. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here. Okay, autopilot in. Our Tambo traffic, SafAir296 airborne, passing 7,000. Can we get VNAV speed? That's one. And we can ditch these lights. This should be in continuous. Ghastly weather today. LNAV VNAV armed. Flaps coming up. Heading on the nose. $1,000 to go. Okay, right, let's just pay some attention here. Okay. Standard set. Okay, and then we don't have ATC here, so let's go up all the way. Level change. 380. Come on, scroll. 380, 380 is set. VNAV. Love the breakdown. Okay, 10,000 feet, lights off. That would be a dismal. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Let's release cabin crew. And we shall release the passengers in a little while. Just get the cabin crew to get up and do their thing. Change my range here. All right, Cape Town, here we come. Very noisy. Okay, passengers released. Let's make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are now climbing through approximately 16,000 feet on our way to our cruising altitude of 38,000 feet. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened whenever you are in your seat. Once the cabin crew receive clearance, they will begin their in-flight service. On behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying with us today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Thank you. Ta-da! I think we can get the music back. Just had to turn it down on my side because otherwise you guys will be hearing all of the tunes like twice. Okay, 160. That should be fine. Okay, let's just do 320. Like, I don't really know where to put this V-Pilot client thing. So I wonder why this is not really showing up. Let's see if we can hear anything. Might be a bit far out. I think we're a bit far out. That stream music up a bit for you guys. $21,000. I really should get myself a new screen. Well, not a new one, an extra one. Extra screens are always welcome. Really don't know what happened to the Springbok. He just went MIA. They closed the door at least. So this red tab here, very simple idea, but an effective one. So whenever the door is closed and the slides are armed, they would put this red tape over the window, or this strip over the window, so that people from the outside can see not to open the door until this red tape is removed. Otherwise, you can just imagine what fun we will start having. So there is a way that you can get the passengers to show in the cabin as well. I just don't use it because I don't really see why I must like suffer the frame rate for having passengers inside the cabin that I don't really look at anyway. So
South of Romanian descend to altitude 6,000.
Down to 6,000 feet, go from Yankee.
Alpha to Alpha Romanian Eastern, right heading 27.
270, go from Yankee.
Golf was the Alpha Romanian, confirm 270 on the heading.
270 on the heading, go from Yankee.
okay, so we can hear them, which is great. Hopefully we can understand what instructions it is that they want us to perform. Not that the lights will do us any favors. We can try though. Clouds are looking really nice today. $50,000. Keep doing that. Okay. Take a walk around the cabin. In the galley. All the ghost people. Oh, we even have screens in here. I know SafAir in real world does not have. But you know what? It's fine. Like, whatever. So whenever I fly somewhere, I always like to sit in the seat. This one here, or this one right here. I don't know why, don't ask me, I love sitting in the back. These doors are also armed. Nice little galley. I love engine views. I should also just say I haven't flown online with ATC, that is, in a very, very long time. So if this goes horribly wrong, don't blame me. According to this radar, there should be an aircraft just off the right of my nose at 39,000. Oh, there he is. Why can I not move my view? Apparently the right thing has stopped working. Here we go. Oh, we're back. Okay, great. Missed the plane now. Contrails. Hi. Here she goes. Okay. 36,000. What time do we expect our top of the sink to be? Can't see that yet. 1,000 to go. Right, cruising. Should make another announcement. announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have now reached our cruising altitude of 38,000 feet. The seatbelt sign may remain on or may be switched off depending on the conditions. We do expect a smooth flight and an on-time arrival at our destination. Once again, we thank you for flying with us and enjoy the remainder of your journey. So where did the ATC go? I do not see them online anymore. Let me just check Discord. Maybe they cancelled it? I don't know. That would be very sad. Considering that it's a lot of work. Apparently they popped off. Just have to see if they pop back on. Also, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Really, I don't know about any other country, but it's Father's Day in South Africa today. Oh no. I don't know if they're coming back on. I see the event is off Discord as well. That's sad. That is very sad. Nonetheless, we will keep chugging along and we will push because why not? We've gone through all of the trouble. Passengers paid for their flights. So we will just see what happens. Let's see if I screw this up. Ah, I didn't. And for those of you that are watching, I can see a number there. Welcome on board SFR296, our service from Johannesburg to Cape Town today. There was supposed to be an exam today, but I see that they've dropped off and I do not see the event on Discord anymore, so I do not know if they are coming back. But we will still keep flying along and we will arrive in Cape Town in a few hours. An hour or so. We should actually see if we can actually find... What is it? 2. Okay. Let's just check. Top of descent is at 1416 Zulu. Yeah, it's in about an hour. We will start our descent into Cape Town. So for now, I think just sit back and relax and enjoy the flight with us. It's the best that we can do. I definitely need that other screen. That will give me a total of 3. Wow. I see now by the counting in OBS, which is the streaming software that I'm using. I've been online for an hour and 14 minutes. Doesn't feel that way. It feels much shorter. Also just want to quickly see what this stream is doing. Yeah, I don't think I like that double bar there at the top. Something else to change. There's always something to change. Shame, I wonder why they dropped off. Maybe he's got a power failure or something. We'll just keep pushing. I don't see anything on the Discord. There's quite a few exams coming up this coming weekend. We've got an event on Thursday, the 25th. Then on the 27th, we've got 2 Cape Town Tower exams. on the 28th, we've got a tower exam. And on the 3rd of July, we've got a tower exam. One of those days, it will be me. One of those days. Just one of them. Because I'm also busy with my studying towards my tower rating. Is this chat even connected? Yeah, looks like it. Speaking of, what is on the screen? Touch the screen to continue. Nothing happens. Man, why are they blocking me from looking at the engine? Wanna see it? Okay, what are we doing? How are we doing up here? Not sure if we're still going to have runway 19. There's absolutely no ATC on this radar. Let me get that thing up. S2 tower control. Make Arctic town. See what that does. What is that? I bumped something. That's what I bumped. It's fixed. What was I looking at? Okay, so the weather in Cape Town at the current moment. The wind is 220 degrees 4 knots. Seems. $22. 50% humidity. Yeah, 220 degrees 4 knots. So that's a 19 arrival. So we're still good there. What was the actual pressure there? 1017 hectopascals. We'll probably change that in any way. But let's just pull up that runway chart in any case. Come on, you know you want to. My goodness. This tablet is really slow. Okay, so for the ILS for 19, and I know we're pretty far out still, but I'm just going to start doing that. It's 109.1. Put that in the standbys. And the course, the final approach course is 191. 191 for you. And 191 for you. This one we can just be fly. In case we get a heading from ATC. And then also, what is our minimums? So we need to go down to 3,000, which is mandatory. So if we don't get ATC back online and we get to our top of descent, we'll descend to 3,000 feet. And then also our minimums is 247. Is set. 3,000. Oops. I think you guys heard the music like come through that mic double. Sorry. What in the world? No, that's on VFRs. Get down. Everyone coming in for the event, which just doesn't seem it's happening. Still can't see whether they cancelled it or not. Yeah, I can see our top of descent coming into view as well. That little green marker there that says T/D. I didn't even taste the the TCAS. It's fine. We're fine. Oh, hopefully it's not too cloudy and we can see Table Mountain. Not now, we're still a bit far out. Alright, if you guys would just excuse me, I just want to take a bathroom break quickly. I'll be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. Get some heat going in this room. What is our temperature here today? This is in real life now. 9 degrees. Overcast. Lovely. Love the cold weather. Let me check. So I've got a live feed of the weather in Cape Town. Let's see what this says. $2204 knots. 22 degrees 1017. Yeah, it's pretty spot on. How long do you still have to go? We might have a problem with Cathay Pacific 251. This is where we're going to need some separation. There's a Cathay Pacific coming in at 40,000 feet. And I'm like a minute behind them at 38,000. And we are both going to Cape Town. That's nice. Never been in a situation like that. I'll just extend my final. I wonder if I can fly slower. I'm gonna fly a bit slower, see if I can give him some time. Are you fine with that, or are you gonna bottom out on me? So he is due to arrive in 45 minutes. I am due to arrive why does mine not say? It says I'm online for that. Come on, give me the time. That's very interesting that it doesn't want to do that. Also, this thing says I'm flying VFR. I'm not flying VFR. Like what? It's fine. Yeah, this doesn't really show me at all. I also don't even see me on the arrival list. That is very interesting. Let me see something. It says I've got no flight plan. Oh, oopsie. So I made the flight plan and I never filed it on Batsim. Man. What a numpty. Oh my word. Oh man. Dang. Okay, so I will arrive in 56 minutes and Cathay is arriving in 41 minutes. Okay, so let me continue just doing the slow flight for a little longer and see if we cannot help each other out that way. Otherwise, it's just going to be a jumbled mess there when we get into Cape Town. Especially with no ATC online. So I filed that flight plan now. Ridiculous. I cannot believe I forgot that. Oops. We'll continue flying slow until we reach our top of descent, which is now at 1416 Zulu, 216 Zulu. So yeah, it's not really helping a lot, is it? I mean, there's like 10 minutes separation between the two of us. $54. It's now at 15 minutes. We'll leave it a bit longer. Very cloudy and overcast again. I think let's just update our wind information a bit. And Cape Town should still be 1017 with B2049. Just pre-select that as well. Last time I checked it was like 15 minutes. I'm expected now in 52 minutes. Really? No. Yes. That Cathay Pacific is expected in 36. And so far we changed by a minute. Yay. Okay. I don't know what bucket alert is, but I'm pretty sure that it's because we are going too slow. Engines are spooling up. I made a mistake. Okay, we are coming back. That could have ended badly. Oh, great. One two eight three two five. South Africa is online. South Africa control is on. South Africa control. Ooh. I should switch that frequency. South Africa control, SafAir296 is with you, flight level 380, inbound Ignom. I just did.
South Africa, sector control, Delta 63 heavies on the descent via the Avago Golf 1 Charlie arrival.
South Africa control, SafAir296.
FAOR296, good afternoon, South Africa control, recycle transponders, but 4032. FAOR296.
40324 SafAir296. I have done that.
296 silent count and radar control of flight level 380. Continuous flight.
Continue as filed, SafAir296. Yay!
South Africa area, handling 251, flight level 400, approximately 160 miles from Intl, reshipping.
SFR251, good evening, South Africa control, stop 4733.
6048 heavies on the descent on the Avago Golf 1 shorter truck arrival.
Cape Town International Airport 8 is Alpha 1300 Zulu. Expect zone BEMC, runway 19 for arrival and departure. Transition level flight level 085, wind 220 at 4 knots, wind variable between 170 and 250, Cav OK, temperature 22 degrees, dew point 11, QNH 1017 hectopascals, trend, no significant changes, confirm 8 is, Alpha. Cape Town International Airport 8 is Alpha 1300 Zulu. Expect zone BEMC, runway 19 for arrival and departure, transition level flight level 085, wind 220 at 4 knots, wind variable between 170 and 250, Cav OK, temperature 22 degrees, dew point 11, QNH 1017.
Okay, so just got the ATIS there as well. got the ATIS, so let's see.
Standard engine 168, flight length, please
Associated, please.
085.
Radar signal, please.
Standard engine 168, please file the flight length.
Radar, I cannot hear you really well. You sound a bit muffled.
Standard engine 168, please file the flight length.
Good thing I filed my flight plan when I did.
Yeah, resuming according to the flight plan.
I don't know if the flight plan is this week.
I'm glad we've got some ATC. Let the fun begin. We're probably going to get vectors. No, we're definitely going to get vectors for the ILS runway 19 down in Cape Town. Because certain stars have been suspended, and they've been suspended ever since.
Delta 6048, you are clear for the Alpha 1 Charlie arrival. Expect ILS Zulu approach, that is not the limit.
That's for
I heard
Johannesburg.
the Avigo 1 Golf Charlie arrival, but after that was really muffled. Delta 648, I think.
Delta 648, it will be expect the ILS Zulu approach, that is not the limit.
Okay, expecting the ILS Zulu for 03 right on 1648, I think.
And Zulu Sierra Bravo Delta Victor Squawk 0502.
That's 0502, Delta 6048, I think.
Delta 6048 negative, that was not for you, for Zulu Sierra Bravo Delta Victor.
And so IFR. I should really log on and do some controlling again.
South Africa Control, Wolf Air 49 X-Ray. We are descending into Cape Town, passing flight level 278 for 12,000 is what I have set up right now.
It's Wolf Air 49 X-Ray, Squawk 4714.
Squawk 4714 for Wolf Air 49er X-Ray.
Sorry.
At the 251, when ready, descend to flight level 160.
Could you repeat that?
When ready, descend to flight level 160.
Down to 160.
Wolf Air 49 X-Ray, you identified in the level control, descending now, passing flight level 257. Continue descent to flight level 90.
All right, continuing descent to flight level 90 for Wolf Air 49 X-Ray.
5917, if you're on this frequency, squawk 4735.
I forgot how much fun this is. Right, so now I don't need that because we've got an ATIS that we can...
1549 X-ray, Cape Town information Alpha is current. Expect vectors for the ILS Zulu runway 19 approach.
And there's Zulu.
We have information Alpha on board, and we'll expect ILS runway 19er approach for Wolf Air 49er X-ray.
Good day, South Africa Control, SafAir 651, requesting FAOR clearance up to Johannesburg, flight level 370, we're Boeing 737-800, Zulu Sierra Zulu Whiskey Hotel, and we have information Alpha on board.
And where are you at? Are you at George?
South Africa Control today, flight SafAir 5917, airborne climbing flight level 150, destination Antananarivo, Madagascar.
SafAir 5917, squawk 4735. SafAir 651, good afternoon. 80s information Alpha is correct. Your cleared destination at Tambo, flight level 370. Request after departure runway 11 and standard departure maintain runway track initial climb flight level 150 squawk 0526.
Clear to Johannesburg as FAOR flight level 370, runway 11 for departure and unstandard maintain runway track up to flight level 150 squawk 0526.
SFR 651, your report is correct. Coming 124. SFR 5917, climb to flight level 370. SFR
4735 and climbing please flight level 370.
Radar, good day, 4783 at Johannesburg. We are taxiing on Bravo, holding from
First Delta 6048, descend altitude 8,000 feet, Johannesburg QNH 1029.
8,000 feet, Delta 6048, heavy.
Singapore 478, runway 03 left, you are cleared for takeoff in 030 degrees at 08 knots.
by running 30 left or 478.
Delta 6048, left turn heading 120.
I think let's just
Left
upgrade.
heading 120, Delta 6048, heavy.
And we'll winds again for a bit.
Wilfare 49 X-ray after position as fit, Delta Charlie Tambo Victor.
Alright, after ASPIC, flight direct to Charlie Tango Victor for Wolf Air 49 X-ray.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Delta Victor.
Sorry, was that further for Wolf Air 49 X-ray?
No, negative. Calling Zulu Sierra Bravo Delta Victor.
Understood.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Delta Victor.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Delta Victor, squawk 0502.
Squawk 0502, Zulu Sierra Bravo Delta Victor.
always interesting listening to all of the ATC chatter.
Delta 6048, turn left heading 060, clear island Zulu, runway 03 right approach.
060 clear the island. Approach for 3 right, Delta 648. Okay.
Sierra Bravo Delta Victor identified and the control of flight level 110. Pushing flight level 110. Do you have any approach you would like to take at George?
Let's find out the radar control request the ILS approach for Romeo 11 Bravo Delta Victor.
Bravo Delta Victor, you can expect ILS approach runway 11.
Expect ILS approach Romeo 11 at George Bravo Delta Victor, thank you.
With 498 X-ray, turn left heading 005.
Left heading 00, I missed the last number, for Wolf Air.
Wolf 498 X-ray, make that left heading 010.
Left 010 for Wolf Air, 49er X-ray.
SafAir 296, when ready, descend to flight level 160.
When ready, down to flight level 160, SFR 296.
Singapore 478 to identified and radar control, passing 7,400 feet. Climb to flight level 400.
160, say.
Singapore 478, left turn, proceed direct to Ragun.
Directing Ragun, Singapore 478.
Welfare 498 X-ray, descend
Talking to my cat.
altitude 5,000 feet. Cape Town QNH 1017.
Alright, descend to flight level to 5,000 feet, 5,000 feet, and QNH is 1017 for Wolf Air, 49er X-ray.
Guy sounds like someone that I work with. So my plan is going to be to get off on Charlie.
SFR 6500 requesting push and start.
Position B10, clear direct Charlie Tambo Victor. Expect vectors for the ILS runway. Expect vectors for the ILS Zulu runway 19 approach.
Who was that for?
You were blocked.
At the 251 after position B10, clear direct Charlie Tambo Victor. Expect vectors for the ILS Zulu runway 19 approach.
SFR 6500 requesting push and start.
SFR 651 pushes down is SFR 651 pushes down is approved facing southeast George QNH 1018.
Pushes are approved facing southeast, SFR 651.
So we will be descending in 20 miles. And then our workload begins. So we should do something quickly.
So Sierra Bravo Delta Victor after
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We will begin our descent into Cape Town shortly, and we will expect to land in about 15 to 30 minutes. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened when the signs come on and your seat is upright and all carry-on items are securely stowed. Cabin crew will shortly prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you for flying with us today, and we wish you a very good onward journey. Now that's done. Okay, cool. 10 miles. Very overcast. I believe the 8 is still Alpha. It's Bravo now. What changed?
SFR296 when ready, descend to flight level 160.
When ready, descend to flight level 160, SFR296. Not ready yet. We'll go in a minute.
Intl 499 X-ray, turn right heading 100.
Right 100, Wolf Air 49 X-ray.
Here we go, top of drop. And we are descending. Flight level 160, set. And we're gonna go with an auto brake.
Delta 6048.
2 today.
Left on airport, taxi via airport, push on 03 left.
Alright, taxi via Echo, cross runway 30 left, Echo, Delta 6048 heavy.
Delta 6048 heavy negative, push on 03 left.
Hold short 03 left, Delta 6048 heavy.
SFR 651 ready for taxi.
SFR 651 taxiing via Alpha to the report by the Alpha 1. Okay, taxiing via Alpha to the report by Alpha 1.
So we'll do a flap 30 landing.
Taxi via Alpha,
147
runway Alpha 1, runway 11, SFR 651.
Couple 251 descent to flight level 90. SFR 296 Cape Town information Bravo after position Airbus for direct Charlie Tango Victor expect vectors for the ILS Zulu approach.
Information Bravo is on board after Airbus direct to Charlie Tango Victor for SafAir 296.
Sierra Bravo Delta Victor when ready descent altitude 7,000 feet, George QNH 1018.
When ready to send Delta to 7,000 feet, QNH 1018, we have information, Bravo Delta Victor.
Wolf 49 X-ray, turn right heading 160.
Right heading 120 for Wolf Air
16.
49 X-ray.
Right heading 160.
Right heading 160, sorry about that. 160 for Wolf Air 49 X-ray.
At a 251, fly heading 300.
Go ahead and use your
And holding short of 30 left echo.
Delta 6048, cross runway 03 left, continue via airport contact ground 121 today.
Alright, cleared across 03 left at echo and ground on 121.9, 6048, good day.
Wolf 49 X-ray, descend altitude 3,000 feet, clear ILS Zulu, approach runway 0, cleared ILS Zulu, approach runway 19.
Descend to 3,000 feet, cleared the ILS Zulu approach for runway 19 into Cape Town. Wolf Air's 49 X-ray.
SFR 651 ready for departure.
SFR 651, runway 11, get cleared for takeoff, wind 120 degrees, 06 knots.
Cleared for departure, runway 11, SFR 651.
And just keep an eye on this plane so that I remain on profile.
Good afternoon, SafAir 729 with you. Good afternoon, Control. SafAir 729 with you.
SFR 729. Hey, I see now. SFR 729 squad 0527. Good afternoon.
Squawk 0527, SafAir 279.
And SFR 279, ready to fight under radar control, passing flight level 360, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, SafAir 729.
At a 251, speed 250 knots or less.
SFR 651 passing 2,500.
SFR 651, we are in flight under radar control, passing 2,100 feet, climb to flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, SFR 651.
Infer 499 X-ray, runway 19, you're clear to land, winds variable increments.
Clear to land, runway 19er for Wolf Air 49 X-ray.
SafAir 651, proceed direct cut to.
Proceed direct cut to SafAir 651.
SafAir 651, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, SafAir 651.
Cathay 251, speed 220 knots, descent altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Singapore 478 requesting 5 minutes out of conference.
That is approved to report back.
Approved for.
It sounds like a coffee break to me.
Cathay 251, turn right heading 310.
310 to the right.
Before is checked. 19,000. Speed 147.
Cathay 251, descent altitude 3,000 feet. SFR 296, descent to flight level 090.
Down to 090, SafAir 296.
Control requesting heading 090, weather avoidance, SafAir 729.
SFR 729 second heading.
090, SafAir 729.
SFR 729 heading 090 second.
090, thank you so much. We'll call you back when we can get back on our track. Appreciate it, SafAir 729.
Infer 499 X-ray, welcome to Cape Town, taxi via Bravo Alpha, and you can take any stand of choice of color aircraft.
Alright, Bravo and Alpha to any standard choice.
It's a bit turbulent.
Be transparent here. I was going to go up to the freight terminal up to the north. Is that okay? Continue on Alpha 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is Cathay 251 clear for the ILS? Is Cathay 251 clear for the ILS?
Cathay 251, left turn heading 160, Fair Islands approach, runway 19.
Victor request lower.
Zulu Sierra Bravo, Delta Victor, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent altitude 4,000 feet, Bravo Delta Victor.
And Zulu Sierra Bravo, Delta Victor, from position Charlie India 11, clear the ILS, runway 11 approach.
From position Charlie India 11, cleared ILS approach, runway 01, Bravo Delta Victor.
Singapore 478 back.
Singapore 478, Tambo.
I think he wanted us to go direct to Charlie Tango Victor. Okay, that's...
South African Control Delta 210 flight level 410.
Delta 210, good afternoon, out of the control, slot 4165.
Seat the passengers.
Can you repeat for Delta 210 Heavy, was that descend to 16,000? Disregard squawking 4165 Delta 210.
At 825 runway 19, I get to land, we'll start with the creeks.
Level control, link 120 good day.
Link 120, good day, passenger say.
Link 120 is A195, Alpha 12, question departure clearance to Port Elizabeth, flight level 330, request information Bravo.
120, information Bravo, currently at flight destination, Tabera, flight level 330, request after departure on the 1 hour.
I can't even do that.
Non-standard departure maintained on the track. Initial climb flight level 90, spot 0557.
Clear to Port Elizabeth, flight level 330, request run 100 use non-standard maintain runway track climb flight level 90 and squawk 0550 link 120.
Link 120, squawk 0557.
0557 link 120.
Link 120, your report is correct. Call me when ready for mission start.
We'll call link 120.
SafAir 296, turn right, heading 275 for base.
Right heading 275 for base, SafAir 296.
Control, thanks for that, body the weather. Requesting route direct to Ivimo, Echo Vector Echo Mike Uniform, SafAir 729.
SafAir 729, proceed direct.
Thank you, route direct Ivimo, SafAir 729.
Delta Victor fully established. ILS runway 11, 12 miles.
Sierra Bravo Delta Victor runway 11, you are clear to land, wind 1206 minutes.
Runway 11, cleared to land, Bravo Delta Victor.
7651 requesting 5 minutes out of cockpit.
That's approved, the report there. Delta 210, you identified and are at the control, flight level 410. When ready, descend to flight level 160.
When ready, descend to flight level 120 and altitude 10.
SafAir 296, descend altitude 8,000 feet, Cape Town QNH 1017.
Descend altitude 8,000 feet, QNH 1017, SafAir 296. Okay, here we go. Bringing us in early. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, we need wireless beacons. Okay, here we go. What is that? Is it 9? Yes. That micro stutters is when it loads in the scenery. Yeah, I should really focus on what I'm doing here. Not yet for the ILACA. Cannot arm the localizer. There's my flat speed. I think I can go down to 5.
Captain 251, continue runway 1, niner option.
Day 251, welcome to Cape Town, taxi to stand Alpha 6 via Charlie, Bravo and Alpha.
There's Table Mountain. It will look better once we get closer. Further descent here.
Link 120 ready for push and start.
Link 120, after the Cathay 8350 has passed from your left to right, push and start the group facing north, QNH 1017.
After the Qatari 350, clear to
Okay, I just got disconnected. Not sure why. South Africa controls FA296.
SFR 296, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000 feet, SFA296.
SFR 296, maintain present heading out direction.
Maintaining present heading. Thank you, SafAir296. Okay, well, at least he's bringing us back. So that's Robben Island right there. Having a little bit of a scenic route. Don't know what just happened with the VATS and stuff.
SafAir 296, turn right, heading 100.
Right 100, SafAir 296. Welcome to Scrolling Simulator. Where's my shield? I must say the sun shields on the Airbus is much better.
Going to General Aviation.
Bravo Delta Victor, taxi to the GA via Alpha today.
GA via Alpha, thanks very much for your service, bye-bye.
Okay, sun's not in my eyes anymore.
SFR 651 back in cockpit.
SFR 651 on contact. SFR 296, turn right, heading 160, clear ILS Zulu, runway 19 approach.
Right heading 160, cleared ILS 19 approach, SafAir 296. Okay. Localizer.
Bingo 20 ready for taxi.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, close runway 16.
Taxi to holding point, correction to runway 19, holding point Alpha 2 via Alpha, cross runway 16, equal to 0.
Localizer captured. Let's stay. There's a beautiful view of Table Mountain. And Lion's Head. And yeah. Sync updating 191. Cabin crew, your seats for the landing. Let's get rid of the music. And then, what was I looking for? Approach, fuel command. Here we go. Gear down. SFR296 established ILS runway 19.
SFR296 runway 19.
2500.
Clear to land runway 19 SFR296. Okay. Auto brake 2. Speed brakes are armed. Gear is down, waiting on the flaps. Sun is in at flaps 25. And that's flaps 30.
Big 120 behind
1476.
the SafAir Boeing 737, run up and wait, runway 19 at the height.
And running traffic on line up and wait behind 140.
Runway is in sight. 2 whites, 2 greens.
1000.
1000 check. Autopilot off. My airplane. Bring it back. Hi, Lambie Place. You just made it in time for the landing. Little bit of a spaza landing this.
400.
There we go. Whew, that's sun.
Johannesburg, November 2500 Alpha, good day.
300.
2500 Alpha, good day, South Africa Patrol. I don't have a flight plan for you, sir. Is 35?
200.
Negative, there's a VFR flight from Gaborone to South Africa.
50. Minimums.
Okay, we're down. Reverse thrust. Reverse is green. $100 knots.
November 2500 Alpha, that case continue.
80 knots.
Altitude is made.
Reverse
Thank
is
you very
stowed.
much.
Manual
November
braking.
2500 Alpha.
And looks like we're rolling all the way to the end. Lovely. $63 knots ground speed. Let's slow her down. Yes, I know that's what you meant, Lambie Place, but a little bit of humor goes a long way, doesn't it?
SFR296, welcome to Cape Town. Vacate right on Bravo. Contact ground on 121.9 today.
Right on Bravo, 121.9 for ground. Thank you so much for the ATC SFR296. Let's just get around this corner and stow our speed brake, which it doesn't want to do. We do it manually, and we'll hold position 1219. That used to be my frequency.
SafAir 729 requesting step out of the cockpit 5 minutes, please.
SafAir 729. Yeah.
Okay, shush. You guys are loud. Cape Town ground, good afternoon. SafAir296 holding short, Bravo, runway 19.
SFR296, welcome on Cape Town. Hello. You can continue taxi Bravo to gate Alpha 13.
Alpha 13 via Bravo, SafAir296, thank you. Whew, there's so many things to do. Flaps up. We can reach the turnoffs. Auto brake can go off. He said 1-3, Alpha 1-3. Oh, that's close. Nice. Where's my ground services? God damn it. No, follow me. Yes, that's fine. Stop asking me questions. I'm busy. I am busy. Okay, we can switch off our strobes. That's great. Release that cabin crew so that they can do their thing. We'll start up the APU. And I think that's about it. And then let's just tune off this. And let's just get back onto that center line and get some speed. How are you doing, Lambie Plays? My apologies. You actually came in at a very, very busy time during the flight. Just landed in Cape Town all the way from Johannesburg. There was supposed to be an exam here today, but I don't know, for some reason they disconnected and they didn't get back on. Woo, we're running away. Total flight time 1 hour and 59 minutes. Suppose I can put the music back on. I need to turn it down on my side, otherwise you hear it twice. Where is this plane? Okay, so we're still on Bravo. So we're going to Alpha 13. It was a little bit abrupt. This is definitely something that I need to do a little bit more often. That I can get used to being busy. And it looks like they are back. The people for the exam are back, so unfortunately I already landed. The power coming from the APU generator? Yes, there is. This is Alpha 17 on the left. I was actually hoping that there's more traffic here. Right, Alpha 15 and 14, let's switch off the taxi light. Cabin crew, does some doors cross-check. And Alpha 13. A little bit too much brake there from my side. And the AI is just being ridiculously random. Now this thing said there's a guidance system, but I do not see a guidance system, so we'll just do Chidi Way. And stop. A little bit more. Come on. You can do it. Parking brake is set. Cape Town ground, SFR296 Alpha 13, all doors on park. Thank you for the ATC. Bye bye.
Roger that. Have a good evening for this ship.
Okay. APU
or should I
on...
say afternoon? Sorry, but...
Either or works, sir. Either or works.
All good. Cheers.
Okay, APU on the bus. APU bleed coming up. And shut down. Engine 1 shut down. Engine 2 shut down. Engines running down. Engines running down. Beacon off. Seatbelts off. Fuel pumps off. Electric hydraulic pumps off. Probes off. Window heats off. Yaw damper off. Let's request our deboarding. And that's it. Welcome to Cape Town. I hope you've enjoyed this flight with us. Unfortunately, we got a wonky gate, so we don't have any gateways. We'll just use the good old stairs. See, yes, cargo is unloading. And we should have passengers coming out at any second. Let's remove that. No? You're not going to show us the passengers? Okay then. We will look at the bags unloading then. Oh, there they go. They were just a bit slow. They were just a bit slow. Well, Mom, you just missed it. We have just arrived in Cape Town after an hour and 59 minutes. Thank you so much, Lambie Plays. I appreciate it. We are currently parked at Gate Alpha 13 in Cape Town, and we are disembarking this SafAir flight which originated out of Johannesburg. Unfortunately, there will not be a return flight for tonight. I have been at it since 1 AM this morning, so yeah. So there's that. Also, did I switch off all the lights? I did. Off, 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 off. Yes. It's all good. We have Table Mountain there in the distance. Let's just get all of these doofers off the plane. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Next time, I just think you should check your phone sooner. But it was a good flight. It was really a good flight. Some very good ATC. Also, Mom, you can always go back onto the YouTube video after I've finished, and you can rewatch it if you really want to. It will be available as a VOD. Okay, so the baggage unloading is completed. Yep, there they go. Ta-ta. Man, I just like the mountains. Oops. I was stuck in the terminal building. Just like the mountains in the background. Well then, as our passengers disembark and they say goodbye to Zulu Sierra Zulu Whiskey Alpha, which was our Boeing 737-800 for today's flight from Johannesburg to Cape Town as service SafAir 296. I am also going to bid you guys a farewell, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening and the rest of the Father's Day. Stay warm. And I will let you guys know again next time when I go online. This is Sunstone Leo. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.